Audrey, Alison. Thank you for joining me for your June 2015 forecast for the month. And thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already done so, please do. I would really appreciate the support. And thanks for liking and sharing these posts. It is a beautiful day. It's a beautiful month of June coming up. And let's just start it off because there is some spectacular news for Leo and Leo rising. Please watch your ascendant forecast. It's very important, especially, well, it's always important, but this month in particular. Okay, we'll start the month with a full moon on June 2nd. This full moon is at 11 degrees Sagittarius, and this is a fire sign full moon, so you like that. This is the 5th house for you, the sign that the placement that you naturally govern on the wheel, Leo, the 5th, the house of fun, the house of creativity, of true love and romance and children and sports and gambling and all things relaxing. So the full moon is bringing an awareness here. What needs to be seen in the area of creativity? Are you applying yourself? Are you bringing an ending to a creative project? The full moon brings closure. Maybe you're wrapping up something. You're getting ready to release something very creative. That's exciting energy. Or you're ready to give birth. That's what it is. You could, for those of you pregnant and the due date, if you're close to the end of May or in June somewhere, I can guarantee this full moon of the 2nd is going to bring that on. Now, on the 5th of June, this is spectacular. I want you to take notes on this because, you have Jupiter with you. You've had him since last July 17th of 2014. Well, he's going to have a little companion that comes into the first house of self for Leo, and that is the planet Venus. Venus is entering Leo on the 5th of June, and she won't be leaving until October 8th. So, Leo rising, you're looking your best at this time. She'll be in that sign, and she'll be retrograding from July 25th through September 6th, and then she still remains in Leo until October 8th. So, Leo, Venus is love. Venus is prosperity and finance and money. But Venus conjunct Jupiter is magnificent energy. Jupiter is expanding the first house. You probably put on a few pounds in that transit. But Jupiter's also luck and abundance and faith, hope, and optimism. And when these two link up together, these are beneficial, benefic energy. This is magnificent, and it's very rare for Venus to be in a sign for longer than 28 to 36 days or so. So this is a 4-month stay. So this is a very beautiful, beautifying goddess-type Aphrodite energy. Lots of Leos will be linking up. People's eyes are on you, okay? Leo rising, that's what's up. You're looking your best, and there's something that you're really being exposed at this time, and it's just very beautiful with Venus and Jupiter. These are tremendous aspects, harmonious. On the 11th, Mercury's still retrograde at the top of this month, but at the 11th he goes direct at 4 degrees of Gemini. Yay, finally! And he'll be in Gemini, though, through the 8th of July in your 11th house of friendships. Leo, maybe you have been reviewing your relationships with friends and analyzing who you're communicating with and who you're not. Gemini, for you, is not just friendships, it's the house of goals and hopes. And you could be reviewing really what your path is, what your goals are through that retrograde. And now when Mercury's direct, you can start to implement these ideas. You'll probably be more in touch with people as well once he's direct. You could have been hearing from friends from the past as well during the retrograde before the 11th, from May 18th to June 11th, like I discussed last month. On the 14th of June, Saturn is retrograding, and he's stationed in Sagittarius. He left Scorpio last December, but he's going to retrograde 2 degrees back into Scorpio at the 28-degree mark, into the 4th house of the mother, into the 4th house of the home and the foundation and environment, which means there is a lesson to be learned in that little sliver and that tail end of Scorpio for you, Leo. Now, please watch your ascendant sign. I stress that for this in particular transit because just because you are a Leo sun does not mean you hold Scorpio in that 4th house at 28 degrees. You really have to take a look at your natal chart. And when looking at the natal chart, look at it as if you were looking at a clock. And the 9 o'clock line, the 9 o'clock time, is the line that governs your ascendant, that dictates where your ascendant is. And each sliver following that line is a house. So the first house is that line at the 9 o'clock spot, your ascendant, all the way around to 12. Now look where you hold Scorpio. At 28 degrees, this is the lesson. This is the area that the lesson is going to be learned. And in the solar scopes for you, it's the 4th house of home, watching this as a Leo. There's a review here, and Saturn won't visit this sector for another 27 to 30 years. So he's popping back in just to see if you've got it right. If you really are implementing and learning the structure, okay? Saturn is control and structure and limitations and restriction. So he wants to make sure you have learned a lesson here at the 28 degree mark of Scorpio. And this could apply very differently to every single individual person. So maybe you should book a reading with me. But also check your natal charts and see what house that degree actually lives in. On the 16th, we have our new moon in Gemini at 25 degrees in this 11th house where Mercury went direct for you. So the new moon, friendships, groups, clubs, wishes, goals, social organizations, and connections. Where do you want to initiate this? Do you want new goals? Do you want to start something new with a group? Do you want to start your own group of something? Do you want to be on the board? What are you running for, Leo? President? All right. This is a lot, and this is the only new moon you'll get in the 11th, so set your goals that day. What are your intentions? On the 21st of June is my birthday, but there's something very magical happening on this day, in addition to it being the summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice in the southern hemisphere. There is a magical fire trine, exact fire trine, between Jupiter, stationed with you in your first house at 20 degrees, and Uranus, stationed in Aries, in your 9th house at 20 degrees. Ooh, a little wish just flew by me. I hope I caught that on the camera. I have to get that little bastard and make a wish. Okay, so this exact fire trine is happening between Jupiter and Uranus. Uranus is sudden shock and surprise. It's electricity, and it ignites things, and it's the rebel. Uranus is the rebellion planet. But trining Jupiter, very harmonious aspect in astrology. The planet of luck trining the sudden surprise planet. This is a great day to gamble, but it's a great day to travel. The 9th house, going the distance. Also, it's adventure, 9th house of adventure. Or the 9th house of spirituality and belief systems, your thought processes, your spiritual self, your metaphysical self. What do you believe in? This is expanding. The higher knowledge. There's an expansion of the mind at that time. It's a magical day. As well, astrology can apply to each person very differently in the same forecast because it's all definitions and it's all energy is what it is. It's going to work for you somehow, some way, but in a very positive way on the 21st. Circle that day. And yeah, I mean, that's what's up. The sun enters Cancer on June 21st. So this is your 12th house. It's starting your recuperative rest period before it's your birthday next month. So rest, spirituality, recuperate, rejuvenate. Leo, you're going to be scrubbed down looking smooth as a baby's bottom. You've got Venus hooked up in your first house next to Jupiter. I mean, and you're chilling with the sun in Cancer. This is a beautiful, beautiful start of summer. I love June. In general, it's my favorite month out of all 12 months we have. I'm a summer baby, though. So, okay, and it's the longest day of the year. June 21st is the day that holds the most light in the cosmos. And I said this in another forecast, but it's also the day my mother continually reminds me, yes, Audrey, Alison, it was the longest day of the year because I had you breech and you came out ass first, which is why you're an only child. Okay. Long day of light. So use it wisely. Get out. Be out on the 21st. On the 24th, Mars enters Cancer where the sun is. So these beautiful energies that hold the most fire in our solar system, the sun himself, Apollo, the god, and Mars, fire, feist, energy, action, drive, will, determination, strength. Going into the 12th house, a little bit of a dichotomy, but he wants you to rest. He's like, take action and rest. Hurry up and slow down. But I love that. I mean, lions are going to be like licking their manes. They're going to be purring. They're going to just be chilling. But if you're musical, if you have an innate talent, if you play the piano, if you are classically trained in ballet, the 12th house is that. It's the creative self combined with spirituality. It's an innate skill. It's not something learned. That would be 5th house. This is something you were born with. So again, not mad at it. Beautiful placement. I want to get to the cards because there's so much going on. And if you'd like a reading with me, you can book with me at audreyallison.com. I read all through the week, and you just select your reading length at the PayPal drop-down menu, and I will get back to you in an email, and we'll hook it up. All right, Leos. Let's see. First card. King of Cups. This is coming up in 4 readings so far, and the message, well, it's a water sign male, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this is also self-fulfillment. Finding all of your answers within, having all of your own resources to fill your cup. You see how he's not really relying on anything else but his own mechanisms? The King of Cups is also the highest cup card, being the king. It's very intuitive and very psychic. And your 12th house, the psychic house, is going to have the sun and Mars in there. So your psychic ability is stimulated, especially in the second half of the month. The two of Wands, I wanted to say the Lovers, but it's similar to that card in that these are very intertwined energies. Mercury and Venus, Hermes and Aphrodite, the messenger and the goddess of beauty and love. Twin flames, soulmate energy, one lover lost in the next. Mercury and Gemini in the 11th house, Venus in your sign, giddy up. You could find connection with a friend and friendship turning into love. Ooh, okay, we'll take it. 9 of Coins, the money tree, prosperity, health, and well-being, flourishing, Jupiter in the 1st, flourishing. Now 2 cards popped out at the end. Ooh, the Ace of Wands, initiating a creative endeavor, taking action. Mars, the initiator, in the 12th house of rest. And this card flew up with it. Look at that, they're both aces. Ace of Coins, Ace of Wands. A new source of health and wealth. You're rejuvenated, Leo. I think the Venus-Jupiter combo is restoring a lot of recuperative energy. It's also Mars in the 12th giving you the rest that you need to replenish the health. But now here's what's up. The wealth is coming in. The coins are coming in. There's some payday action. Neptune and Chiron are going retrograde this month, and they're in your 8th house of shared resources. And I like when they're actually retrograde, because when Neptune is retrograde, you're able to remove the rose-colored glasses and see the best way to be earning the dough or property, because 8th house is land and home. Either way, the Tarot is saying, listen, you have everything you need to be fulfilled now, today. So there is no delay. That rhymes. Hey, I rhymed again. Okay. And that rhymed too. Look, love is coming to you, and I can pretty much bet it's going to be here before October 8th, but you have until then. Venus is working with you. He's expanding your heart and your pockets, baby boys and girls. So giddy up, Leo. Thank you for joining me. Happy June, and I will see you soon. Bye.